Happy New Year! I have been getting so much through about 2017 for the last few months that I felt a little overwhelmed in knowing where to start. But, as usual, Spirit has helped me put it all together so I can share with you about the new year ahead. I am going to begin with the numerology for this year as it feels really powerful. I don't usually include this in much depth in my overviews for each year, but Spirit confirmed that this is important, so here is the breakdown. Let's go back to 2016 and what this number meant first so we can see how this all fits together. 2016 resonated to a universal 9-year in numerology. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6 equals 9, the number of completion and endings. During a universal 9-year, we are called to reflect on our learnings over the past 9 years, embrace the wisdom gained and then use these insights to prepare for a new cycle of 9 years, from 2017 to 2025. 2016 has now come to an end, but you can still take time to acknowledge how far you have come over the last 9 years, since 2007. It is worth reflecting on your lessons and learnings and also doing some gratitude work, as gratitude is a 9 number, for all the happy and wonderful moments that you have had during the last 9 years. 2016 was also about self-mastery, and we are ending this cycle understanding much more about who we really are. We have tools at our disposal that we didn't have a few years ago. We understand much more about our own boundaries, energy, and how to create and manifest. We have each done so much hard work in clearing out old emotions and learning from our experiences that we can see so much more clearly, which will help us to make different choices in 2017. I would like to be able to write, "We have now done all the hard work, so let's just relax," but unfortunately, ascension is a process and the next level awaits. 2016 helped us to clear the old, so much clearing, ready for a new beginning, which is what 2017 is all about. 2017 resonates to a universal 1-year in numerology. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1, the number 1 is the number creation, the spirit of life. It is the number of consciousness and light. It is the beginning, from which all the other numbers are created. 1 can be divided into any number, leaving it unaltered, and so represents the spirit which can enter all things without changing. It is immovable, because whether multiplied or divided by itself, 1 remains the same. This does not happen with any other number. It is the number of aim, ambition, and action. 1 year is a time to plant the seeds of intention for the forthcoming cycle for every area of our lives. The intentions and foundations we set in place for 2017 set the tone and flow of energy within our lives for the forthcoming 9 years. So, it is worth spending some time reviewing the past cycle and understanding what has changed, how you have changed, and what you really desire now going forward. The best time to do this is now. But, don't panic if you haven't started doing this yet, as we have time, as it takes a while to transition into the new energies. I would suggest doing this work before March, but the sooner you can spend some time preparing, the better it will be for you. These words below resonate to the number 10, which break down to A1. These help us to understand what 2017 is about. Blissful, my favorite. I knew there was a reason for changing my website to Blissfully Free. DNA, Spirit, Goddess, Pioneer, Union, and Vitality. These are all positive words for 2017, but there is always the other side too. The negatives are arrogance, victimhood, and separation. These all resonate with the number 1 as well. 2017 also holds the vibration of the number 7, which Spirit also wanted me to write about. This is an extremely magical and spiritual number that carries a lot of significance. The number 7 resonates with the vibrations and energies of the collective consciousness, faith, and spirituality, spiritual awakening and awareness. 2017 is going to give rise to many spiritual awakenings. Many of us will also step into the full power of our gifts in 2017, and there will be a growing number of people seeking out the spiritual side of life. Again, there is the negative vibrations of the number 7, which should be discussed as well, which are depression, inactivity, antisocial, pessimistic, arguments, resentment and stagnation. The reason I wanted to share both sides of the energies will become clear as you read on. It will take a little time for us to adjust to the new energies of 2017, hence why we have some time to work out what we really want from this next 9-year cycle. March is going to be a key month and it will be a lot easier to understand what is going on by the time we get there. So, please make sure you have done the prep work on what you want going forward by March at the latest. Each year, I am told what this year will be about, such as 2016 was the year of self-mastery. 2017 is the year of light and dark. At first, I thought I should put just light, but it felt wrong. As much as I would love to write about how wonderful everything will be this year and we will all be blissfully happy, I have to tell the truth. I have put dark in brackets as that is where it belongs. There will of course be some challenges this year, but there is going to be so much light that the dark should not be able to overpower or darken it too much. However, 2017 is when we start to see some big shifts as the dark tries to rise up. Before I started to write, I sat down and just wrote on paper what came to me about 2017, so I could get an overall picture as there will be so much happening. 2017 is like looking at lots of different energies all rolled into one. There are going to be some big changes happening in the world in 2017, and when I tuned into the energy of how everyone is feeling, it was really strange. As first I felt a lot of fear, and then I felt so much hope, that it nearly cancelled out the fear. This is why this year is going to be all about the light and dark. It also felt like a very divided energy, which surprised me given that this year is about the collective consciousness and also union. However, when I looked into this further, it made a lot more sense. I got through that many people will realize, awaken, to a lot of misplaced ideals that they have held for a very long time. A lot of people will wake up and realize what they actually want from life, which will change the energy of the world significantly. I got that many will want to move away from materialism, and the life they had, in exchange for a much simpler way. A lot of people will look at becoming self-employed as well. The other side to this, is that there will also be more advancements in technology, that a number of people will want to embrace. This is where I feel the divide the most, as it feels like a lot of people will be pulled further into the 3D world, and become more disillusioned, but there will also be a lot more spiritual awakenings, and many more people will understand, and want to embrace a new way of living, which will create a bigger divide. I also feel there will be a lot of political upheaval, which everyone can predict given Trump and Brexit in 2016. However, it feels as though the political upheaval will be a curveball that no one is expecting, so it will be interesting to see what happens this year. Part of the political upheaval is also to do with nations dividing, and I can feel a lot of unrest in the energy surrounding a lot of countries all around the world. It feels like there will be several challenges with trade agreements and other various disputes, which may cause quite a bit of anger within governments. This will also influence the economy. Things will also come to light that creates unrest and anger amongst the population. As they say, the truth will come out in the end. These are not predictions as such, this is more about giving you a view on the energies of 2017. There will be a lot happening politically and economically that will create tension worldwide, so this is more about sharing so you are aware as we move further into the light, 5D, other things will break down before they can be rebuilt on firmer ground. In 5D everything is revealed, everything is known, because no one can hide from the light. Just don't get caught up in the madness of the world stage. Remember, many of the challenges facing the world today are due to corruption, greed, and power, hence why a lot of the big stuff will be played out in politics and the economy during 2017. Spirit also showed me Mother Earth, and the words that I received were that she will be firing on all cylinders in 2017, so she will also be showing us the truth of what we are doing to our beloved planet. There will be a lot more weird weather patterns, and I feel the firing on all cylinders means that our beautiful Mother Earth will be showing us all how she feels about how most of the population is treating her. I expect there will be a few more volcanoes erupting, more earthquakes and other rumblings in 2017, that will really make us sit up and take notice. Plus, Gaia has had enough and everyone needs to listen. So, be prepared for some big weather and earth-related events around the world, which could also be very sad as some of these events could mean a number of souls leaving us in 2017. The world is changing in a big way, and we have to acknowledge and understand that it needs to. The amount of light that will come in during 2017 will be immense, and this next cycle will probably be the most challenging few years we have ever experienced, as those that are awake will be called on to do even greater work than before. I also felt a wonderful energy of strength and unity for 2017, but on the flip side also feelings of sadness and many longing to go home. I got the words, struggle, versus freedom, and also the word justice. Spirit then said to me, hope springs eternal, and we all have to remember that amazing feeling of hope I got, that nearly blocked out all the fear when I first tuned into 2017. Hope does indeed light the way. I also wanted to share some lovely insights I realized once I sat down to write this overview, as these showed me other aspects of 2017. During 2016, I felt I needed to change my business in a big way, so I changed the name from Violet Light to Blissfully Free. Plus, I completely changed the color scheme of my website. This may not seem like a big thing, but color is very important to our energy, and moving away from purple, which is a very spiritual color, and one of my favorites, to green, which is so different in terms of energy, was so strange for me. I was so drawn to using green for my new website, I didn't really question it as it just felt so right. What dawned on me as I started to write about 2017, was that the reason I moved to green, was that this is the color we will need lots of in 2017. Green represents growth and creativity. It is associated with harmony, balance and peace. Green contains the powerful energies of nature for change and transformation. Plus, it helps to relieve tension, stress, and aid rejuvenation. I had an aha moment, as I realized that when people visit my website, this color I was guided to, will help them relax and rebalance. What I also realized is that spending more time in nature will be so important for us all in 2017. We will need to ground more than ever before due to the higher energy downloads we will all be receiving. The energy and light will be at such amazing levels, that there will be times when we feel uncomfortable and ascension symptoms may appear again. These levels of downloads can cause the physical and other levels of the body to feel out of balance, so grounding will be key. If you make just one New Year's resolution for 2017, make one to spend more time out in nature, as it will help you immensely. I also felt guided to integrate my online store with my business, so everything was together, and then got this massive urge to create blissful blessing bags. It felt like the right thing, so again I didn't question it, as I get these bursts of intuition a lot and there is always a reason, even if I don't understand at the time. As I sat down to understand more about the coming energies, I realized these blessing bags also link strongly to 2017, and helping others with the new energies. Crystals, which is part of what these blessing bags are all about, will be very important to us all in 2017 and beyond. I love crystals, and my home is full of them, as I am sure yours is too. Many of us will have been drawn to using crystals for a long time, so I did wonder why suddenly 2017 would be so different. Spirit said that as others awaken, and as we each go through more energy downloads, the need for specific crystals will become much more important, and incredibly beneficial, in helping us navigate these energies. I wanted to share this as I personally found this really exciting, as I feel that the new energy of 2017 will also help to awaken something in the crystal's structure, which in return will help us. It feels like the crystals will become more powerful with all the new light. Intention will also become even more important when doing our crystal work, hence why the blessings I have written for each blessing bag will help others to manifest and create what they want. I really enjoyed making these, but now after understanding why I made them, I feel so excited about using crystals and setting intentions with them in 2017. Blissful blessings for 2017 and beyond. I hope all your dreams come true, Sarah.